Hi. So at this point, I'm tired of looking at myself like this. It's been what? A year? 2 years? 3 years? Okay, I know. All she talk about is her hair. That's all she talk about. Don't nobody want to hear about that. Ooh, all the juice from the gum. Anyway, don't nobody want to hear about that. That's all she talk about. Well, guess what? Carry on somewhere else. I just every time I click on this camera or look at my videos, I be like, "Girl, is that what you truly look like? What are you doing right now?" And then it's like these are getting bigger and bigger and heavier and heavier. Like I don't understand. I don't understand. I said I don't understand. It's like, what are we doing? But anyway, in due time, in due time. I just want to at least give myself another month. Give myself to at least January with these braids. Let's see if I can get another inch. So we'll see. Um, and it is very convenient too. I don't have to. I mean, it might not be the cutest, but the fact that these nails are snagging. The fact that I can just put my hat on and be okay. I don't have to walk around with my wild afro. But temporary. The one girl said one time, sometimes we have to go through the ugly stage when we've done our hair a disservice. Basically, I've ruined my hair. And now the punishment is this. This is the punishment. Not to say that this is ugly per se. It's just not something I would prefer to wear every day. You know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, so holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. I know y'all seen that commercial, or ad or whatever. I don't particularly celebrate holidays, as I've gotten older. I do feel like I kind of ruined my kid. But it's just hard because once you learn the truth or what you think to be the truth, it's just so hard to continue to celebrate traditional things. I want to come up with my own celebrations. I don't want to just run out and spend money just because their numbers are in the red and they want to get back, you know, in the positive before January. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to spend a bunch of money when food is off the chain. But, and then, not all kids deserve Christmas presents. If you're acting up in school or you're not listening or something like that, why do you deserve anything? You know? But that's neither here nor there. So, tomorrow I'll go back to training. Vacation is over. Um, I am not excited. Driving the 4 hours was fine, but now having to drive 8 hours, 4 there and 4 back at the crack of dawn, like I'll literally start driving at like 4 o'clock. I'm nervous because I've never driven that much in a day, and also because driving makes me it rocks me to sleep. It literally like rocks me to sleep. Like no matter how much sleep I've gotten, it doesn't matter. It's sleepy time for me. Even just riding in the car, I'm like a freaking toddler. Ride me around so I can get a good rest. But I gotta do it. Got a couple more weeks. This has been extended longer than we wanted it to because of holiday people taking holidays off or whatever. So we are here. Um, I am glad to not be where it's snowing though. I will say that. Decent. It's not snowing where I am right now. Y'all know how I feel about the snow. Does anyone live in Tennessee? My husband was talking about possibly moving to Tennessee, and I mean, I don't know. Moving is scary, right? Although my parents are in one city, me and my brothers are in another city. It's just like moving away where there's nobody that we know. That seems scary to me. I'm like, where are we grown enough for this? Are we allowed to do this? I don't know. It just seems like a lot. And then my thing is, if anything happens to either one of us, do we stay in the city that we moved to or do we move back home? God forbid, right? But how does that work? Does anybody live in Tennessee? Let me know. Um, I just I want the warm weather. I know they have bears, and bears should be scarier than iguanas, but I don't think that they are. At least I could see a bear a mile away, and it's not. I can get away from a bear. You know what I'm saying? I feel like faster than I get away from an iguana, moving all fast and looking like a dinosaur. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I don't know though. I don't know. Um, Definitely something to think about. I mean, to not be close to the beach would be annoying, but at least I wouldn't have to deal with snow. That would be a plus. Snow is so annoying. It's beyond annoying. Slipping and sliding and just, ugh. Was it snow in the Bible? Or did they make it up? No, I'm just playing. So, I have to go. I think I mentioned to y'all again, I need to get rid of sugar. I was supposed to start yesterday, December 1st, but my husband came home with brownies. But it's like, I need to do this fast. First of all, I'm disappearing. I'm eating one time a day. Told y'all I get up for work at 3. I'm out until 1, 2, sometimes close to 3. A long day. Come home, eat dinner, and then I'm going to sleep at like 7. Latest 8. I have no time to eat, and I don't want to eat out there because it's like you go out and then you come back and you're done. So if I go out and I'm eating, wasting time, and I don't want to eat bread or anything because that's going to make me sleepy, you know, and I won't be able to drive back. So it's like, I can't win around here. I just can't win. I just can't win. But I don't know. Anyways, I've been thinking about Pilates. Oh, no, wait. Backtrack. Hopefully I'll come back to that. I'm starting to get those spots again. Remember those spots that I showed y'all? They were all over my back. They were like darker than my skin. I think it's called Tenier Versicolor. Yeah. So I healed them off of my back. Right. I didn't go to a doctor or nothing. I forgot. I had ended up using some cream. I was fasting. Um, Something else. But either way, I got to get off the sugar and the carbs because I feel like it's coming back. I've seen a couple, and I was like, let me catch it before it gets out of hand. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to I'm gonna eat these last 2 brownies and this last half a pint of ice cream, and then I'm going to do away with the sugar. Now I will say, on my birthday, December 14th, I'll probably eat a slice of cheesecake, but then I'll go right back to no carbs and no sugar. And you know, I like doing that because it's like challenging yourself and proving to yourself that you're in control. You know what I'm saying? Like you have self control and you tell yourself what to do. No, those cookies, cakes, and pies will not control you. Okay? Know that fresh bread over there. Although I'm not against fresh bread, right? If I was able to use my bread maker, I would not be against fresh bread. But it's the other breads, even that store-bought sourdough that I buy. It's like, But even so, I want to get away from wheat. And at the end of the day, white flour is still wheat. Which I just learned that. As ignorant as that may sound, I just learned that. But yeah, I just want to do away with the carbs and the sugar and processed stuff and the seed oils to just see maybe these will go away. So we'll see. Take a mental note. Well, y'all ain't got to take a mental note because every video you go to, I'm carrying $200 worth of groceries under each eye. So, hopefully, don't go away. We shall see. I do need. I know I need more vitamins, but I just don't want synthetic vitamins, though. I mean, yeah, I don't want the fake stuff. I want the stuff from food, you know. But maybe I need a supplement until things catch up. But I'm not. I don't know. We'll see. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if I'm gonna fast. I have to wait until I'm off to fast. Although I don't eat when I'm out, I will eat like a beef stick and drink water. 'Cause I don't want to use the bathroom 1,000 times. And I'll chomp on the beef stick just to keep me from being hungry and give me a little bit of energy. But I definitely I've lost my train of thought. I just need to cut back. I mean, I want to fast. That's what I was talking about. Fast on my days off. I have to pick one day that I fast. And honestly, the reason I end up eating so bad is because, first of all, me and my husband both love food. But I'm always trying to make sure he's full. And I don't feel like he'll be full just with meat. Like, I feel like he needs potatoes and rice and bread to keep him full because he's such a big guy. Not big as in fat, but big as in tall and muscular. But I do remember when we were doing carnivore for like 30 days, he was good off just the meat and the eggs. Only thing that sucks about that is it gets so boring. Oh my gosh. So boring. And then it takes away eating out at restaurants, and that's what America's built on. Eating out at restaurants, celebrating with food and alcohol. But all of that stuff poison, and like being older uh, and getting older, it's like when I be on the road and then something always wants to interrupt me. Now I don't remember what I was talking about. Granted, if this was like, if I was at home, I probably wouldn't have answered. I would have called after I got done, but we're not at home. So we got to make sure everything's okay. But yeah, I was trying to go to Walmart and get me a journal, but yeah, the journal, I gotta go get one, and I gotta find me a lock bag because I just don't want anybody reading my journal. I don't care who it is, my mama, my son, my husband. Now, when I move on to the next phase of life, y'all can read it and get angry all you want to. But until then, you know, I don't want anybody to read it. And people get nosy. You know what I'm saying? I got Martin playing. I watch Martin every single day of my life, and I'll laugh like I've never seen it before. But that's neither here nor there. Look, snaggle laggle. And it doesn't even look like anything is snaggle. That's crazy. Anyway, he done threw me all off track. I was trying to go for 20 minutes, but it looks like I can't because I was rudely interrupted. I'll catch y'all again. If I get back before him one day and I'm able to make a video, then I'll give it to y'all. If not, I'll be back Sunday. Why am I not holding this? Was I not holding this the whole time? Or I think I was until I was rudely interrupted. Anyway, it might be hard for me to make videos if we eventually drive together because I just don't feel like I'll be able to get things out the way I need to. You know what I'm saying? Because I love being by myself. Granted, it's nice to have someone with you, but to be alone and to be okay with being alone and not being afraid of silence, not being afraid of your own thoughts, not being afraid of spending time with yourself is the greatest peace and joy that you can have in life. And I love that. And I oftentimes regret not being able to have that as often as I used to. You know what I'm saying? Before being a mother, before being a wife. But anyway, I won't climb on that soapbox today. So I'm gonna go. Hopefully I can catch a shuttle ride down to the Walmart. Remember to smile because you're beautiful and love yourself because if you don't love yourself, why would anyone else? Until next time, ta ta.